The views and opinions expressed by the guest author or speaker during this live session are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Reader's Magnet. The content shared is for informational purposes only and does not constitute endorsement or promotion of any particular belief, ideology, or product.
Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to another awesome day here at RM Hive, and you're tuning in to Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. I'm your host, Revan, and today's featured guest is a storyteller who understands both heart and resilience, an educator by day and romance author by night. She writes stories where love is tested, trust is earned, and courage takes center stage. In Vigilant Guard, this book here, she delivers suspense, passion, and characters you can't help but root for. Writing under the pen name K.A. Blaze, she brings emotional depth and real-world empathy to every page. We're excited to welcome you, the author of Vigilant Guard, Katina Blasingame. Hi, Katina. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I'm actually really happy to see you again. So for all our viewers out there, if you've been with us, I have been with Katina for the other videos before, so you might want to check it out on Readers Magnet's YouTube page. We had a conversation out there. So Katina, I believe your book will be featured with us during the London Book Fair, which is next week, right? Oh no, it's not the London Book Fair. I'm sorry, it's the LA Times Festival of Books, which is in April, correct?
Both. I'm going to both.
Oh, both.
So you
Yeah,
were
that's
correct.
actually
Yes,
good.
next
Yeah,
week. And it's featuring because it's my birthday. So I'm hoping
that's
that
nice.
everybody goes out and buys one of my 9 books that's out. Please support me for
Nice.
my
Nice.
birthday.
Yes, so London Book Fair will be next week, you guys. It will be in Olympia, London. So go get your copy of Katina's books, and she will also be with us with in LA Times Festival of Books. And I'm so excited that one of her books or her books will be there as well. Traveling around and getting to know the other people out there. So I'm actually rooting for her books because I am familiar with her books now, and they're so good. So Katina, what inspired you to write the story behind this one, Vigilant Guard, and where did the idea for your main characters originate or
So this
originate?
one's a kind of funny one. So I
Mm-hmm.
only usually write romance contemporary stuff like
Mm-hmm.
Hallmark. And I had a few readers, including my mom, who
Mm-hmm.
said, honey, I'm not a Hallmark fan. I will read your stuff, but I
Mm-hmm.
really love suspense. Could you make some
Sure.
action in there? So Vigilant Guard came about for a few things. So here's Vigilant Guard, and
Uh-huh.
this lighthouse is the real deal. I
Wow.
loved it so much when I toured it in a small coastal town on the West Coast
Mm-hmm.
that I decided to create a whole series about a small town called Lighthouse Grove. I
Mm-hmm.
toured this lighthouse. Now, the lighthouse in the book and what I toured are totally different because this is
Mm-hmm.
fiction. But I toured this actual lighthouse, and it is inspired me to come up with the characters, to come up with a girl to go in hiding
Mm-hmm.
because somebody actually lived in the lighthouse we toured.
Uh-huh.
And it just inspired me. And I turned to my mom on this tour and I said, you got your wish. I am
Mm-hmm.
going to make a romance suspense, and we are going to have it all come together with your favorite genre and my reader's favorite
Mm-hmm.
genre. I'm going to branch out, and Vigilant Guard is literally about somebody that's on the run after seeing her boss's murder,
Mm-hmm.
and a stalker is sent after her. So
Yes.
they have to figure out who the killer is. She is on the run. She
Love
is
that.
going state to state from Chicago to California, and she ends up in this small town with a stranger protecting her. And she finally just says, I got to trust someone. I'm tired of hiding in this lighthouse. So,
Mm-hmm.
really excited. And another fun fact just to share, I got so excited with writing the series, I'm actually moving to the real town the fictional is based off of.
Wow, I love that. It's a process going to this town and processing everything so that you can actually create the story while you're there. I love that. And you know what, Katina? I just I just read a comment here. This is from my old friend from West Covina. Her name is Alani. She said, "I know it's not the book featured right now, but I'm currently reading Curvature Roommate."
Thank
Good for you,
you.
Alani.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, so Alani was actually one. She's my friend, so, and she's in West Covina right now in California, and she's been watching all of these Readers Magnet videos. So she knew, and I believe 'cause Alani also I've seen our last feature with curvature curvature roommate. So good for you, Alani, sharing
Thank
your thoughts
you.
about the book as well. So, Katina, I have another question here. Your books blend romance with suspense, just what you said a while ago, which is so good. So, how do you balance emotional depth with high stakes tension?
Okay, so I've always believed that emotion is what makes the stakes matter, right? So in Vigilant Guard, the suspense is going to give the story urgency, but the romance is where it's at for me. It gives it its weight. So every reader has something to enjoy. It doesn't matter what genre you like. In a way,
Mhm.
there's something for everyone in this story, and it will be in this series. So if readers don't feel what my characters have close to them, then I haven't hooked them. So I want to hook them. I want them to their heart to palpitate when they feel the danger. I want them to like jump in the
Mhm.
story. And if you're listening to the audiobook, which was just released a few weeks ago, amazing narrators, go ahead and close your eyes and visualize it. Play the movie in your head. That is my favorite part of having audiobooks versus that paperback or ebook. I love to just hear that story played in my head. But when I'm writing, I don't really treat the romance suspense separate. I kind of let it flow. Yes, I have an outline, but I'm not going to lie, my outlines never end up the way I first start. The story always is something different, but at least I have something to start with. And I like to build the tension. Not necessarily a slow burn all the time because I don't want to drag it out every single time, but there are slow burn books out there for me. But I like the danger to kind of build up, and it forces my characters to confront their own feelings. It forces the readers to say, I want to see what happens next. It makes us all one unit, and it's all about survival and protecting someone that they love. And once you have the protecting and the love connect, I think that this series is going to grow. And so I'm really excited about that because each book is going to build on trust,
Mhm.
vulnerability, resilience, and it's going to intensify the more we get to know
Yeah.
all of the characters because the series is going to be about each child in
Mm.
Silvercrest Executive Security. So each child will have their own book. Cooper is the
Love that.
oldest, and that's why we started with him.
Yes, I'm so excited about this. So this is a series, and I love that it actually blends, suspense and romance. I love suspense stories because it wants to make me read it from page to page, and this is romance actually, so I can get to know more about these people. I'm not the biggest fan of romance, but this is so interesting. Like getting us hyped. So it's it actually pulls me into the story, and I love how you actually put everything in and letting us experience it as we read it. So Katina, can you share a favorite scene? Without spoilers. So, your favorite scene that you especially loved writing and what made it memorable for you?
So I really have a favorite chapter, and it's called In
Mm,
Hiding. And In
in
Hiding
hiding.
is the actual aftermath when she has to go in hiding because she has a stalker after her. She
Mm-hmm.
witnessed her boss's murder. Now, all of a sudden, she doesn't know where to go. Well, that builds up to then now she has a protector. It's turning
Uh-huh.
into a relationship and someone that has to save her life, and they have to prove her innocence because if she's on the run, they think she's guilty. So
Mm-hmm.
all these people in Chicago are looking for her. And once she is found in this small town, where do they hide? They pretend to go somewhere else, and they end up
Mm-hmm.
staying local and hiding in this lighthouse. What she doesn't know is amazing things have changed since the
Uh-huh.
first time she hid. So the security company was like, well, you did it before, but let's make it better the second time around. And I don't want
Mm.
to give you spoilers. So
Uh-huh.
you're going to have to figure out about her hiding spot and what has changed from the beginning of the book to when now she's hiding with her bodyguard. That's kind of
Mm.
the beautiful scenes of connecting the romance part plus the connection of the adrenaline of what's going to
Mm.
happen. Oh my God, he's right outside the door, that kind of thing.
I love that. I'm already imagining it right now, going there in the town. I don't know what's gonna happen yet, but what I imagine is she's in here like, incognito and then trying to hide from people. I love those stories. And then, I mean, just just in there trying to live as if nothing's gonna happen. But because this is suspense, I'm also expecting for the danger, the feel of danger in there. So excited about this. Wow. I believe you've enjoyed writing this.
I absolutely did. It was way out of my comfort zone, so it took a
Uh-huh.
little longer. I had to do some research, but I'm really excited because Cooper's an ex-Marine, so I had to call up some Marines
Mhm.
and say, "Hey, is this logical? Does this make sense?" And basically, when I came up with the hiding in plain sight, being
Mhm.
in the lighthouse and local, and they think, she's left again, she's out of state.
Mhm.
The ex-Marines were welcoming my ideas, and they were like, "Okay, this is what you can do." So it was a lot of fun.
Nice. So, if you could, this is a very fun question, and I'd really want to ask this. So, if you could spend a day with one character from Vigilant Guard, who would it be, and what would you want to ask them?
Okay, so no joke. I'm sorry. I know it's because it's the first book, but
Uh huh.
seriously, it's Cooper. He's the eldest of all
Super.
his siblings.
Uh
All
huh.
the family works together. And I wrote it thinking, again, he's an ex Marine, and I love
Uh
that
huh.
part of it. And I wrote it thinking, if I could spend the day with someone that's willing to want to protect me, doesn't even know me, and is
Mm-hmm.
helping me get a job, he's helping me land on my feet, he's helping me hide in plain sight, then he helps me solve this problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So keeps me safe. I also wrote him based before I even envisioned who Cooper was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, it's kind of sounds silly, but I always get a question of who would your character play if they
Mm-hmm.
were in a movie. And I don't know why I picked it, but I did. I picked Tom Ellis because at the time when I was
Tom
first doing
Ellis.
this,
Yes.
I was
Perfect.
I was watching Lucifer, and the commercials
Yeah.
for CIA were coming out, so it was a blend. And I
Yeah.
love the fact that he's doing all his detective stuff and in the
True.
background, but also has his romance. And that kind of is what got me to do the connection for the book, in the sense of the ideas of how he carried himself in his shows and how Tom Ellis acts and does. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes he's silly, but yet he might not be the
Yeah, he's really
muscle that
good.
Cooper is, but he actually can get stuff done, right? So
Yeah.
I love just the fact of enhancing the personal protection
Mm-hmm.
along with creating the adrenaline scenes.
I love how you actually imagine Tom Ellis in Cooper's shoes, because now I can see the character now. I'm using Tom Ellis as the model, because Tom Ellis is good though, with the detective drama in Lucifer, with the romance on the side. He's also good in comedy as well, and that's
Exactly.
good.
Just
So
the
the
mannerisms,
character,
not the look, but just
yes,
the mannerisms and how he acts. And so you have this
true.
down to earth guy, but you mess with someone I love or I'm
Uh-huh.
protecting, and I'm going to take over,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, love that, love that. So, what's next for you? And can readers expect more stories in this world or similar characters in the future books?
So I am excited to announce that book 2 is called Firewalls of Desire.
Mm-hmm.
I turned it in, and it will be published and out hopefully July for my 20th wedding anniversary. That's my gift from my
Mm,
husband, is to publish my 10th book. So I'm
10.
super excited that book
Wow.
2 of Silvercrest Executive Securities will be
Mm-hmm.
Cooper's brother Luke. Now it's a whole different story because Luke is a cyber security analyst, and it has to do with an AI company being taken over. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of codes, a lot of things, a lot of threats, and oh
Mm-hmm.
no's. So the adrenaline is there, the romance will be there, but
Mm-hmm.
that is going to be a next romance suspense. Book 9 for me in general, outside of the series, a
Uh-oh.
standalone, is coming next week. It's called Endless
Next
Defender.
week.
A school teacher is moves to a new town, starts a new job, and her ex just
Mm-hmm.
won't let her go. And somebody steps in, just a local person, not a bodyguard, nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that. I guess we could call him a tycoon, but he's not really. He's just a business owner that
Mm-hmm.
has the funds to help her out. And so book 9 will be coming out next week, and called Endless Defender. Book 2 of Silvercrest Executive Securities in July. I have an audiobook on the way. I have a new
Uh-huh.
manuscript for book 3 on its way.
Wow.
And I do have a nonfiction in progress. So I have a lot that I'm working on behind the scenes when I'm not teaching.
I love that you're so busy. It's already you
I
already
gotta
have
keep you
something for the
busy.
year. Yeah. Yeah, keep us busy too. And it's already for a year now. So that's good. That's good. So hoping for all the blessings for you as well. So for all our viewers out there, you should catch Ka Blaze or Katina Blasingame. She's very busy, and the readers are also going to be busy as well. I'm looking for these books. So Katina, I need to give you the spotlight now. Tell us where we can find the book, including your website.
I'm really excited to share that I'm on all social media platforms. Please follow me on Amazon. And I really enjoy people that check out my website, which is www.kablazeventure.com. If you're looking to become an author or need a wellness coach, that's what Breakthrough Fear does. It supports my wellness coaching. I have plenty of clients that can give you testimonies. I have written and started the nonfiction to heal and help myself because I'm an anxiety sufferer.
Mhm.
I'm happy to say that I don't know if I'll ever be cured, but these books are helping me. Two
Mhm.
psychologists are using them, one in Idaho, one in Chicago, and
Wow.
one in California and one in Idaho. And they are using them and their clients are loving Breakthrough Fear.
Mhm.
And so we have more coming your way. So stay tuned for everything. Please follow me on social media. I love if my clients want to interact with me. Your books get dedicated from people giving me ideas. So if a book is dedicated to someone and you want to read why, they're more likely created the character or the storyline or
Mm.
something. And that's how I dedicate my books.
Love that. I also love how your books are already creating impact as well. So congratulations on that as well. And I'm so excited about your other books as well. So guys, this is Ka Blaze once again, Katina Blasingame. Get your copy of The Vigilant Guard on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Also her other books, go ahead and check her out. Her books are amazing. So, and Katina, it has been an awesome time with you again. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you for having me. See you
That's
guys in London.
Yes, in London. So London Book Fair, which is next week, and her book will also be featured in LA Times Festival of Books in April as well. So go ahead and check her out. So guys, let's open the pages and unravel the secrets of your personal odyssey. And I believe that your ink never runs dry. So go ahead and tell your story, you storyteller. This is your host, Revan, with our guest, Ka Blaze or Katina Blasingame. And as we say here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Bye for now. Stay awesome.
Bye, guys.